What's up, guys? It's me, Noello Bomber, and today I have another top 5 video for you guys. So, Nomura recently confirmed that before Kingdom Hearts 4, there will be at least one more Kingdom Hearts game. So, there's going to be a side game before Kingdom Hearts 4, at least one. So, that sort of leads into what this video topic is about. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about my top 5 predictions for the next Kingdom Hearts game. These aren't really in any particular order. These are just 5 that I think are the most likely. And of course, you won't be able to fully tell what they are just by the title of the Kingdom Hearts game, but I'll be explaining what the actual Kingdom Hearts game is, what its story will be, and how it will push the series forward towards Kingdom Hearts 4. I will only have the names for this. I thought about doing the logos, but I have no artistic value whatsoever. So I will only be giving out the names and explaining what it is. And with that being said, let's just hurry up and get into the video, starting with number 5.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Coming in at number 5, we have Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys. So this is a game that is sort of a continuation of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So I know people were saying that they should remake Union Cross for, Switch, or just simply remake the game, since that would be a good side game, but I thought of something a little better than that. And if you can tell, Fragmented Keys should already sound familiar because that was the name of an apparent canceled Kingdom Hearts game. If you guys remember, a few years ago, there was some talk about a Kingdom Hearts game that was supposedly canceled, that was developed only by Disney and was going to be made for smartphones. It was going to feature worlds like Arendelle, Wreck-It Ralph, Star Wars, but the game never came out. And it doesn't have to be called Fragmented Keys. Again, these names are just sort of what I came up with considering what the story is going to be about. But that was like the best name I could come up for it. It could just be Union Cross Part 2 or Union Cross Volume 2. It could very well just be that. But still, the point is, this game would be centered around the events after whenever Union Cross decides to end their story updates. Now, with this game sort of centered around the events of Union Cross, or maybe a little bit after, I see you playing as either Ephemer or your own created character. So you could even transfer the data from your phone of your character, and that will switch over to the game, or essentially you could just remake your character. And that would honestly be a really good idea to play as either Ephemer or the created character, because playing as the created character, that definitely opens a huge door for multiplayer and online play in this new generation of gaming. Because the last time we really had a legit form of multiplayer online play for Kingdom Hearts was Birth by Sleep, and that had decent online play. You had to be in the same vicinity as someone who was playing Birth by Sleep at the same time, but still, you had the arena matches so you can fight together against different monsters. You could do the rumble racing, you can do the command board, or you could even fight each other and see who has the best stats, who has the best skills in the game. So that's a perfect idea if they plan to do the created characters route. And if they decide to go with the Ephemer route, then they can even do Ephemer's entire story of the entire Kingdom Hearts key story. So starting with him joining one of the unions, meeting our player, meeting Ava, getting recruited to the Dandelions, becoming a leader, and everything that's happening in Union Cross, that we would be able to play that. This game could connect all these and create new plot points to show us Ephemer's story, because I think Kingdom Hearts Key truly is Ephemer's story. So next, let's move on to number 4.
That's right. No more waiting for you to come back from your adventures. I want to get out there and do my part to help.
Coming in at number 4, we have Kingdom Hearts Light's Connection. So this Kingdom Hearts game would be centered around Kairi, and basically it's the idea that I had for her character arc for Kingdom Hearts after Cage 3. Because I mentioned before that I think if Kairi is going to have a legitimate character arc and be playable in a future game, then it's going to be centered around her going to different worlds and learning to be strong on her own without having to rely on Sora or Riku for constant backup or assistance. There isn't much to this, just know that it's solely a Kairi game. It's solely a Kairi game that teaches her about being strong. Basically teaches her that her connections help give her strength, but she isn't worthless if they aren't around. I personally really want this, just because, again, I think Kairi got done real dirty in Kingdom Hearts 3. So I think this would be a proper segue, and that way, if they do decide to go like this, then the condition or whereabouts of Sora after Cage 3 with him being in Shibuya and everything, that could still be somewhat of a mystery even after this game. So that Kingdom Hearts 4, it could start off in a confusing tone like Kingdom Hearts 2 did. Because remember, after beating Chain of Memories, a lot of the stuff from the Kingdom Hearts 1 secret ending, that was not answered until Kingdom Hearts 2. So I think that would go in a very similar direction. And the reason why I called this game Light Connection is because Kairi, she is a Princess of Hearts, so she is a pure light, and she's learning to stay strong and keep her connections but not depend on them. So it's her light's connections. So she herself can save Sora, her strongest connection, the light's connection. So but that's what I think. Either way, Kingdom Hearts Light Connection, play as Kairi, learn to be strong, basically her own game finally. That's at the number 4 spot. Now let's move on to number 3.
Here. You'll understand. Close your eyes.
So coming in at the number 3 spot, this game idea has actually been around before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Some people actually wanted this to be for Kingdom Hearts 3, but a lot of us thought it was a bad idea for Kingdom Hearts 3. But this would be a perfect idea for a side game that happens after Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's called Kingdom Hearts Death Till Wake. This game would essentially be Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 2.0. But instead of the game being centered around Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, it's going to be centered around, obviously, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. There's a little bit more to the game simply being split between Sora, Riku, and Kairi. The way I described it was, instead of how Birth by Sleep was a V or a W, it's going to be an M. And what I mean is that Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep started at the same point for all 3 characters, but then they all sort of split and have their own endings. So when I say that this is going to be an M for Sora, Riku, and Kairi, every one of them is going to start the story at a different position. They're all going to be at different places or different time periods. The story's going to be starting off at a different setting than the other characters. But it's all going to end at one spot. All 3 stories will align, and all their endings will essentially be the same. And I think this is a really good idea, because if we're going off the latest point in the timeline for Kingdom Hearts 3, if we're counting the secret ending, then Kairi is probably in the same universe as Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Terra, and Aqua, while Sora is in Shibuya and Riku is in Shinjuku Ward. They're all separate. So instead of Terra and Aqua starting off together and then ending in separate places, Sora, Riku, and Kairi are going to be in separate places and end up together. And for Sora, I can see him going through his whole journey about learning how to listen to others and not consider himself worthless just because his friends aren't with him, and also learn not to abuse the power of waking. Riku is simply just going to be a rescue mission. There's really nothing else to go for with his arc. But it could be the same thing as for Light's connection as it is with Death to Awake. For Kairi, she learns to be strong and she wants to grow strong to help Sora and everything. So there's that. And the reason I called it Death Till Wake is because a couple different reasons. So first off, because it's going to be sort of the opposite of Birth by Sleep. You know, Birth by Sleep, opposite of birth is death, and the opposite of sleep is wake. And not only that, but Sora, due to misusing the power of waking, has theoretically died. So that's sort of why I came up with that name. Now let's move on to the number 2 spot. Coming at the number 2 spot, we have Kingdom Hearts Skull Noise. So the subname for that game, as that's the name of the Keyblade you get after clearing Traverse Town for the first time in Dream Drop Distance, when you first meet Neku and the Shibuya gang. So this game is obviously going to be centered around Sora and Riku in Shibuya/Shinjuku Ward. And even though Neku, Josh, and the others are probably not going to be in this next game, it's still their same place. It's still Shibuya. It's the same Shibuya with the 104 building. That's sort of why I came up with Skull Noise, because I'm not too familiar with The World Ends With You, but I don't think there's anything in the game about noises or skulls or skull noises or anything like that. So please correct me in the comment section below if I am wrong about that. But even still, that would still be a good name, because that was the name of the Keyblade you get from first meeting Josh and Neku and the others. So yeah, there you go. Kingdom Hearts Skull Noise coming in number 2. And now let's go to number 1.
I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
Coming in at the number 1 spot, which is the last hypothetical game that I can think of that would be before Kingdom Hearts 4, would be called Kingdom Hearts Light's Shadow. This is a game where you'd only play as Sora, and you play as him right after he fades away due to the power of waking. So there's a good chance that there is a decent amount of time between Sora fading away when he's sitting next to Kairi on the Papu Fruit Tree and Sora waking up in Shibuya. This game could be centered around that time period before that, but even then, it could still be about Sora waking up in Shibuya and basically suffering the consequences of misusing the power of waking. This game I kind of don't want to happen, because I don't want it to be another game where you only play as Sora, because I think it's time to play as some more characters. Because Kingdom Hearts 3's multiple playable character thing was kind of a joke to me. So that's sort of why I want that to happen the least. Now, I still think it's a possibility, and that's why I put it on this list in this video, but still. And the reason why I call it Light's Shadow is because Sora is the light of everyone. He is the ultimate hero, the Keyblade wielding hero of light. But young Xehanort told him that if he misuses the power of waking, his heart will give way to shadow. Therefore, Light's Shadow. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was really excited to do this video because I thought about doing this video for about a month now. And again, I really hope you guys like this. I really wanted to make sure I get this out on the 28th because it's Sora's birthday and it is the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. So, happy birthday, Sora. This is for you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter and my Twitch. This has been Noir Low Bomber, and I'm out.